Hello, today is April Fool's Day, which means it's a day that I hate because I don't like when people play jokes on me. I think it's stupid. I think it's so stupid. I hate this day. But I'm just hoping that most people are going to forget that today's April Fool's Day and no one plays a joke on me because I don't like that. But that also means, since it's the start of the month, that means I get to set up a new notebook because I do these notebooks. I don't think it's any secret that I'm a big stationery journal freak. I think we all know that I love my notebooks, I love my journals. I've got a million different ones. They all have different purposes. Some of them are small, but this has been my favorite thing to do is each month I'll have a notebook. I'll use one of these field notes notebooks. They're just pretty small. They're like $3 a piece. But they're very good quality and they're just fun to take with me and throw in my pocket. And if I leave the house, then I'm not going to bring like my entire like little bag of stuff that I showed you guys. Riley, I showed you guys my bag in the last video of the stuff that I keep in here. So if I'm not going to take that, if I'm just like running down to Target or something, I'm going to take this and I'm going to take a pen because I'm trying to write down my notes. Instead of on my notes app, write them down in an actual notebook. It works for some things. Some things I want to have on my phone because then I have access to it wherever and whenever because these are monthly notebooks. So once this month is done, I won't be carrying this one. And if I need information that's going to transfer throughout my life, I'll put it on my phone. But I like to have one of these. So I started doing this last month. And I just write down a to-do list for the day. I'll write down some random notes. Sometimes if I did something cool and I printed out photos for my scrapbook and I have extras, I'll paste them in and just write like little stuff about what it is. But mainly it's just to kind of brain dump throughout the day and write down stuff and tasks or take notes on like a little subject or something. So basically, I'm starting a new notebook. This is the one I'm going to be using. This is the Portland edition or something, I think. They have like ones for cities and I just think this one looks cool. So that's what I have. I'm currently like transferring a bunch of footage from one hard drive to another because my main hard drive is getting a little bit full and as I'm making more YouTube videos, I need more space. So I need to transfer some of that footage over to another one. And it says there's an hour left. I have 340 gigabytes worth of photos to transfer. So while that happens, I'm going to set up this new notebook, show you guys kind of what I do. For anybody wondering, I really like documenting stuff. I like documenting video formats. I like documenting on journals, notebooks. I like documenting photography with my hair looks so weird today. I like documenting with photos. Something's going on. Something's going on in the cosmos and it's not on my side this time. So yeah, I like documenting stuff, so this is what I do. It's what I do, okay? Just let me have my notebooks and let me live in peace. Please. It's nothing too crazy, but I'm vlogging today, so I figured I might as well show you because this is an important part of my life and it's something that I love to do. So let me show you what I do. Alright, so this is what I'm going to do. This is how I'm going to show you. So this is the one I've been using. I kind of showed you very quickly how I have like my tabs and different stuff. So I have these little things that I use. A lot of people do this. I saw one of my favorite like journal YouTubers. Her name's Megan Rhiannon. She does this kind of system where she like labels her notes and stuff. I haven't done it too much, but I want to do it a little more when I get into this one. I use it a lot more in my other notebooks, but yeah. So I went through and I highlighted all the stuff that I wanted to like transfer over and like keep into my next notebook here. So I'm basically just going to do that. I already wrote in, so let's just go ahead and start transferring stuff over basically. I'm going to try to like talk to you about what I'm doing, but I also might just end up doing it and then you can just, I feel like it's fairly easy for you to it'll be fairly easy for you to catch on and just see what it is that I'm doing. First things first, we're just gonna like set up all of this stuff. Alright, so I'm filming another video right now as I'm filming today's vlog, and so I'm sketching out some birds because you'll see once the video comes out it'll make sense. I don't want to say too much because I want it to be like in the video, but I'm trying to write something for this and I don't know what to write about, but I know that I either want to write about it and then have like make a little painting to go with it, or maybe just like a drawing on my iPad. Maybe I'll do some watercolor. I could also make it into a zine. I could make it just like a sketch with words. So I think I'm leaning towards either just illustrating it on my iPad or doing an oil painting. I might do watercolor. I don't think I'm gonna do a zine for this, but I want to do a zine very soon. But yeah, I mentioned recently, I don't know when, that I like to, in some other video, I mentioned that I like to sketch with blue lead. So I realized I can use colored pencils. I could sketch with a colored pencil because I've been using this pencil. I love this pencil, but the lead in it is, I think it's like Pentel, the brand lead, and I don't like that brand of lead because it's very, I like how it like, I like the drawing aspect of it, like what you can do with it, and the shading works really well, but the lead is so flimsy and it breaks so quickly. So I'm gonna try drawing with a colored pencil. I have a bunch of Prismacolors. I got a whole set of Prismacolor pencils for Christmas quite a few years ago that I haven't used, so I'm gonna try to use them. I hate when the pencil gets stuck in the pencil sharpener. This is just like a cheap one from Target, but this is the one I take with me everywhere. But yeah, I'm gonna try to do some colored pencil. Why does it keep breaking? But yeah, also I don't know if I want to, I don't know how to illustrate this because I want to, I don't really do work that's like super realistic. I like to be on the border of like, some things have realism in it, but I like to have stuff be kind of more fictional and more cartoony, for lack of a better term. But I'm trying to mix the two of those right now and implement my little touches of like cartoon illustration with, did it get jammed again? I'm gonna scream. I'm going to scream my little head off. I've tried them before, but I don't know, I can't get into them. I also just don't think I know how to use them properly. So it's mostly my fault. So I'm trying to figure out how to mix realism with my illustration, and I like the way that this bird looks because I added, my signature thing is kind of like to put the eye bags and then one of those eyebrows that's like one of the sad eyebrows. So I think I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna play around with some more stuff and see what I like. I just did some journaling, got caught up on the days. I've been a few days behind. I have this thing where I do like an everyday type of thing where I kind of just write down what I did that day, and that's all there is to it. So I was catching up on that. I ordered a bunch of photos. I want to do a photo album. So I have this notebook that's pretty much empty that I want to like repurpose and make a photo album with. So I ordered a bunch of photos from Walmart, just like regular like size photos, and I'm gonna go with Angie to go pick them up. She ordered some too, so we're gonna journal and put them in our scrapbooks or whatever. I want to start one of these so that I can like solely for the purpose to flip through and see the photos instead of like scrapbooking or journaling around it. I just want photos in it, just like a regular photo album. So that's what's happening. I'm just waiting for them to email and say that the photos are ready. So in the meantime, I think I'm going to sketch a little bit. I don't want to like get too deep into a project and then have to go pick them up. So we're just going to do some little sketching and mess around with some colored pencils. Yeah, I'm going to sketch. I also haven't done my hair yet and it looks crazy. You guys can't really tell, but the thing is, when I look in the mirror and I see, or I look here and I see, I can tell that my hair doesn't look normal. I'm sure none of you can tell, and you're gonna be like, your hair looks fine, it looks thank you. But no, respectfully, you're wrong. Because you know, it's like when you know something about yourself and it's not like what it's supposed to be, then it's not right. What? I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just trying to talk to fill time. I'm gonna sketch now, okay? Sorry, I apologize for that. Just kidding. I just stopped recording and I turned on my phone to check it, and my order's ready. So we're gonna go pick up our photos and journal. I have to get ready though. I have to change. I'm probably just gonna put on a hat. Although I haven't been liking how hats look on me, which is weird because usually I'm fine with a hat, and a hat is like my go-to. But recently, for some reason, they just feel weird to me. Like, I feel like I look dumb. Maybe it's just this hat that I've worn it so much that I don't like it anymore. I don't have another hat though, really. Well, I have the same hat but in brown. I feel like it goes like, if that makes sense. I don't know how to describe it. Picked up my photos. We didn't end up journaling or anything. We just went to go pick up our photos and then we got a snack. So now I get to go through all of my photos that I got. This is very cool. They're pretty nice, I'd say. I mean, sure they could be better, but also they're 12 cents each. What am I expecting? I'm not expecting art print quality, but these will be perfect for what I'm trying to do with them. And it was $4. How many do I have? 34 photos for $4. That seems pretty good to me. Look at this. This was a brand new notebook, and do you see how it's already starting to like curve? I love it. I love when people's notebooks look like they're like really worn in and they like start to like puff up like this because they like fill it with so much. Basically all I did was I would paste in photos. I just pasted them in like this, and then I have them labeled with different stuff. Let me show you. Just because I like to be super organized with stuff like this. I don't know. I'm kind of like a really big freak about the way that things are organized. So this is my photo guide. A blue sticker is just like every day. Red is for art. Yellow is family, friends. Green is social media. This like sky blue is for vacations and when I go on trips. And then the black is for like my favorite moments or just like big events or things that happened, good or bad. So like this was, my family went to Disneyland this month, so I have blue, yellow, and black. Because blue, because it was kind of like a trip. Yellow, family and friends. And then black, it was like a big memory because I haven't been to Disneyland with my family in a long time, like many years. So it was a big thing for us to go together. I haven't been with my family in a long time, so that was very fun. But yeah, I love that it's already getting really thick. It's gonna take not too long for it to get like really filled up, so I'm very excited to go through the months and take photos and get that stuff printed because it's only $4. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the rest of the day because, well, it's already 8:40, so the day's almost over already. But my family is all gone right now. It's just me and Riley. He's on my bed. You can see him right there. I don't know what we're gonna do. I'm probably gonna make some dinner right now. But I don't know what to get. I mean, I don't know what to make, so he keeps freaking me out because he keeps looking around as if like something is making noises, but nothing is making noises, but it's like making me paranoid. But it's fine. I'm fine. I know I'm safe. I'm good. Everything's okay. All my neighbors are home. So if there is an issue, I just run out and tell them, yo, blah, 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 the X, Y, and Z. When I was a kid, I used to be really scared of being just like, even in my room at night alone, in any of the rooms in my house, because for whatever reason, I used to think that we lived in the middle of nowhere and that there were no houses around. So if anything happened, nobody would hear. But that is just so far from the truth. There are houses all around. There's probably like 10 houses that surround my house. Like, we live in a very heavily residential area. And I could probably look outside my window alone and count 20 houses. Like, there's a bunch of houses around me. I don't know why I used to think that we just lived in the middle of nowhere. Even though I could see the houses. I knew that they were there. I don't know. Things didn't click for little me. I mean, most of the time they don't even click now, but I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I think I made this in my last video, the chicken teriyaki. Yes, I did. But there's nothing else here to eat. And this is just so quick and easy for me to make, and it tastes so good, so I'm just gonna make it again. Don't look at the mess in the back of the kitchen, because if my mom only knew that I was filming this, she would be really pissed off to know that I put the mess of the kitchen in the video. I think I'm also gonna make some ramen just because I made this exact same meal in the last video, and you guys probably think this is all I eat. Don't get me wrong, I eat this fairly often. However, it's not the only thing that I eat. Don't get it twisted. I like to add in some goldfish every once in a while. Alright, so there's something very silly that I've been doing recently. And I'm gonna tell you what it is, because it's so dumb, but this is how my mind works. Also, my mouth is all dark because I've been drinking. I had a glass of wine. But, okay. So, my bed, see how I have like these shelves up here? I have a bookshelf, and then I have a shelf with Funko Pops. The other day, there was a little earthquake, and I got scared that it was gonna happen again. So, like, I'm scared that these are gonna fall on me while I'm sleeping. So this is what I do when I go to bed now. Instead of sleeping on this side, I sleep on this side, right here. So I'm gonna show you what I do to set up my bed. This is so dumb. So I take this body pillow down, and then I'll take these pillows off, or I'll take the ones that I'm gonna use. Okay, and then my blanket is positioned so that this is the top of the blanket, and on this side, I put the bottom of the blanket so that when I go to set up my bed to go to sleep, I don't have to like flip the blanket around, because that's what I was doing for like a couple nights, and I realized that was too much work, so I just flipped it around. So now all I have to do is flip my pillows onto this side, and I get to go to sleep, and I won't have Funko Pops falling on me in the middle of the night. Well, if they do, it'll be onto my feet instead of my face. And I would much rather that, because also, one time, the Funko Pops did fall on my face in the middle of the night. There wasn't an earthquake, they just fell. So, I don't want that to happen again. Because my Maleficent right here, look at, you see those horns? If this fell and went right into my eye, I might die, you know? And don't even get me started about the bookshelf. It's knocking me out if they fall, knocking me out. End of story. So that's what I do now. Not that anybody cares, but I just think it's so silly and stupid. And I get paranoid about things like that super easily, and then I fixate on them for a while. And that's one of the things that I'm worrying about right now. So I just wanted to share. I'm going to bed now. Thank you for watching. Hope you all had a good day. Yeah, thanks for watching. Good night. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.